Today is 28th September 2025, and we found our first subscriber of the channel. So, hey, brother, welcome. And to everyone else, welcome as well. So, last video, we discussed the chapter 1161, and yeah, so not a lot of people watched the video, so I will just go over the quick summary of what we discussed last time. So, let's start. First off, we went over God Valley, where all the factions are coming in. Ross, Roger, and the Garb. Everyone's pulling up, and we see a young dragon running away with kids. So he's taking away Shanks and Shamrock, and then he gets blasted from behind. And yeah, so Shanks stumbles over. Maybe the new God Knight that we were introduced to catches Shamrock and manages to secure him for Garling. At this point, Dragon is devastated and he feels like there's nothing left for him, and he's just very upset and all that. And he's almost dead, pretty much. His chances of death are like 99%. Maybe is not let him letting him leave alive, and this is where Whitebeard pulls up and he attacks everyone and everything around. And Dragon is like, "Whoa, these guys are huge!" And then everyone else from the Rock's crew also starts pulling up, and Mayfie is scared of what's going on. And Dragon sees this opportunity, and he manages to secure Shanks and run away. While Guard just pulls up, and he's like, "Hell yeah, time to hunt some rabbits." And so everyone scatters like cockroaches. No one wants to deal with Garp. Like fighting him would be, first of all, pointless, and second of all, you're not beating Garp. So Lillian still tries to attack Garp with her strongest attack, and Garp just laughs at her face and is like, "This wasn't even hot enough to cook my dinner tonight." So Lin runs away. Dragon manages to slip past Macy because Macy thinks that Shamrock is the only baby. So yeah, Dragon apologizes to Shanks that he couldn't save Shamrock. But hey, next up we have this puffy hat girl that's Holy Knight, and she is still hunting people for some reason rather than fighting the pirates and defending Celestial Dragons. I don't know what she's doing, but hey, next up, we have Rox and Roger just pulling up from all the opposite directions and just uh, finding, looking, looking for Sh Shaggy and all the rock spires. There's a whole display of rock spires, and then Saint Summer pulls up. And this is one thing that we didn't talk about last time because I didn't want to talk about this. So next up, Roger Pirates pull up and they save Shaggy, and yeah, that's where we end the chapter. So today we're gonna talk about Summers. Oh boy, this guy. Oh hell no. There is one character I hate more than every other in the series. That has to be Saturn. I think like as an individual, like not see Saturn is someone it's pretty much at the top of the world, so it makes sense why that he would be twisted and sick. But Summers isn't there yet, and he's a celestial dragon. Of course, he's sick in the head, but still, it, harassing children was kind of understandable, and because you have parents that he could hurt more while harassing their children. You get what I mean? But just pulling up on Shaki and just start beating her, that's just wild shit. Like that first slap, dog, that was crazy. And then he just grabs her leg when she tries to retaliate, and the fear. That's probably when Shaggy felt fear for the first time in her life, man. The way she's looking, and then he actually just smacked her with thorns, like, oh God, in her thighs, and I will never forgive Summers for anything he has done up until now, but this, oh boy, I'm hoping that the next chapter we see Scopper Gaban just leveling Summers. I don't know why they didn't kill him, unalived him. I don't know why they didn't unalive him, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know. It's just so annoying that. And then yeah, Roger and Whitebeard are just clashing. So this says that Whitebeard is almost as strong as Roger is right now. I think Roger is one step above Whitebeard right now because Whitebeard is kind of young and not as experienced. I think that's how it is. And Garp is obviously the most superior person right now because, no one saves the slaves in his watch. So he's getting that extra boost of what do you say? Uh, he's getting buffed by every single slave that was not freed. Yeah, so Summers, he just on about like I don't even know what he's on about at this point. He's like, hey, if everything works out, you're gonna be Garland's wife or whatever Garland wants to do with her, and he doesn't like that, I suppose. So he's just like, all right, if you're dead, like, what is Garland gonna do? What would Garland do? Like, there's nothing he could do. And he's ready to kill her, and he's like, 5 hits and you're gonna be dead. But as we all know, if Summers is hitting, then he's gonna take his sweet, sweet time and he doesn't have time. He doesn't have time left because Rayleigh pulls up and he just dogs on him, and he's like, mm. We don't see him doing much to uh, Summers. We don't see him do much to Summers, but he does save Jackie and all that, blah blah blah. This was one of the best romances I've ever seen in One Piece, at least, and I don't know if I've ever seen any romance outside. I mean, all that much, but everyone is crying on, even on Roger's crew that really, really bagged her. But hey, all that aside, I think the next chapter we might start with not really, Scopper Gaban beating up on Summers. Technically, the Roger Pirates have done their duty of saving Shaggy. That's what they were here for, and pretty much almost everyone is here for except for Rox and Garp. Rox is here for his family, and his wife's name is Iris. We got the name drop, and also I have heard that Iris was a in what do you say engraving in one of Emu's circle. I saw that on Grand Line Review's video. So yeah, that's one thing to know. But yeah, so Rox is here for Iris and Teach, while Garp is here for Roger and enslaving people. So uh, we know that Roger and Garp team up to defeat the Rox pirates, but we kind of have already fulfilled the uh, task for Roger. And if Garp is gonna abandon his duty, and not duty, but his work of dealing with Roger, like, what's gonna happen? I don't really know what is gonna happen. Why would they team up to fight frogs? But I guess we will see in the next episode, next chapter, and I'm waiting for it. I cannot wait to see Summers get dogged on once, just once. I need to see it. I need to see why he has PTSD. Just do it, come on, just do it. All right, that's it for today. All right, see you.